What happens if everybody inside a church, everybody inside a family, everybody inside a workplace, all only looked out for themselves, their own comfort, their own likes? Oh, my mental health. Oh, I'm overworked. Oh, I'm burnt out. What if we just looked out for us?
Welcome to the HHP podcast. My name is Chris Franke, and I am the senior pastor of HFF.church in Oklahoma City. Join me and others from around the country as we talk all things Bible, church, and family. We may be right, we may be heretical, but that's for you to decide. Drop a like, a share, a comment, subscribe, and let's get to it.
Life isn't easy. Something quietly weakening the modern church is the concept of comfort Christianity. I work really, really hard during the week, so I can just give Jesus my leftovers. I can give the church my leftovers. Some people, I'll give my family the leftovers. And many believers today believe in their mind that following Jesus, participating in a church, being a part of a family, actually makes life easier, safer, and more comfortable. But the New Testament actually paints a very, very different picture. 2 Timothy 3:12 tells us, in fact, all who want to live a godly life in Christ Jesus will be persecuted. That doesn't sound like a comfortable gospel. Modern culture worships comfort. It teaches us and plays off of our evil nature to avoid discomfort, avoid hardship, avoid suffering, avoid inconvenience. And unfortunately, many Christians now approach their faith exactly the same way. They leave churches because sermons will actually challenge them. Conviction feels uncomfortable to them. There's accountability that actually exists inside those churches. Discipleship will require sacrifice, and being a part of a family actually means you have to do something. But that growth has actually always required discomfort, not being comfortable. And a faith that collapses under pressure was probably built on comfort, not conviction. One of the things that's really hurt my heart over the years is so many people operate out of what is good for them. How do I get comfortable? How do I feel comfortable? Not what is the Lord convicting me to do? Most people do not want conviction because conviction requires change. Yet, Jesus never promised popularity or luxury or ease. He actually promised the opposite. He promised there would be trials. He promised there would be persecution. He promised there would be opposition. Yet he also promised his presence to help us deal with that. Many believers want a Christianity that actually costs them nothing. Just let the pastor do it. Just let the worship leader do it. But salvation is free. I get it. I can't offer you salvation. No pastor, no deacon, no elder, no apostle, no bishop. They cannot offer you salvation. That is a free gift given by Jesus Christ. But discipleship, that's costly. Luke 14:27 tells us, whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me, you have to go after, hear that, go after me, cannot be my disciple. Crosses were not accessories. They were instruments of death. And normally, some of the most horrific deaths. The goal of Christianity is not comfort. And if you believe it's a part of it, you're going to be in a really bad place because the goal is not comfort. It is to conform to the image of Christ. And Jesus himself suffered. So do not assume hardship means that God has abandoned you. Sometimes hardship is where God actually forms and refines you. The church does not need any more soft Christians. It needs faithful Christians. Believers willing to stand when the culture shifts. Believers willing to endure when faith actually costs you something. Because if your faith costs you nothing, then you are not being discipled.
If this podcast has blessed you, please consider supporting by visiting our website and making a donation. For more resources, blogs, podcasts, please visit us at HFF.church. Looking for a church home? Join us for Saturday Church in OKC every Saturday morning, starting at 10:30.
If you got questions, if you got doubts, if your faith survived the fire and you're still working it out, pull up a chair, don't